Okay, here is the big reveal. Just got back last night after dark from J&K Farming Equipment or something like that down in Texarkana. They're the closest Jenkins dealer. Got the 86-inch split Grapple. This thing is a freaking monster. It's like 600 or 700 pounds heavier than the Bobcat, the biggest Bobcat one. Got replaceable teeth on the front. Everything down here is 3/4. Supposedly, I hadn't tested this, supposedly hardened on the teeth. Got box welded all the way through there. One thing I was talking with the guy about that I'll probably do, I'm not real crazy about having this open back here all along in front of the quick attach plate, because the hydraulic hoses are right here. Of course, when you're grabbing stuff that's got thicker branches and sticks coming off of it, I really don't want something shooting up through there, so I'll probably get some plate and just weld those closed to where that's not a concern, or somehow otherwise shield the hydraulic lines. But got the machine warmed up, got this thing unstrapped, let's get it off and see how she works. test this new 86-inch split grapple from Jenkins Iron and Steel. It's supposed to be pretty legit testing right now. It's just what happens, how much space we've got. Okay, that is curled all the way back and all the way over. Have to do something about that hydraulic line there. Drop these right on the hill here, so this idea. Cycle times on this, I'm just doing standard low flow hydraulics, about half throttle. This thing moves pretty quick. Yeah, that'll work. One thing I'm really interested in seeing here is what the visibility of the teeth is like against this. Traditional bucket grapples is I can't see the depth. See how listen to this points. Didn't want to see if I could do this one's bottom out the stops, roll forward. Oh yeah, that's what's good. how much, if any, stick out I've got. These closed up. If I can get a hold of something even with it down, it's easy to stick it past. So it looks like I should be able to. It looks like there's probably about 3 inches past. Big stuff real well, it'll dig real well, rake real well. Let's see about rocks. How we do rocks? No, there's not really any big ones right there. Let me go find a big rock. Oh yeah, that gets on the ground a lot sooner than I used to. Backwards controls too, so if you see me fiddling around, going what seems like the wrong way, that's the reason why. Used to that on the auxiliary hydraulics. Oh, that's on the ground. So the way this thing is built, the angle on it is a lot. That's not a bucket, so it's getting in there way sooner than it used to. I keep digging these out, so it's gonna take a minute to get used to. I think while I'm not tearing stuff up. Yeah, this thing had no issue. Holding one side into a big ass rock. Yeah, I think this thing will work out all right. Go ahead and park it up for now. I just want to get a little bit, I want to get it off my truck first off, and get a little bit of trial with it. Just because, you know, big kid, new toy, that sort of thing, but it's a freaking mud pit out here, so go ahead and get out of this, park it, and get out of it. And, already gonna have to clean it up quite a bit, but she's aggressive. So that's the clearance. If I'm bottomed out, so if I curl it all the way back, booms down on the frame. We're coming to a slope like this. Yeah, it's gonna bite. I do try to avoid tearing up the county's roads. They tend not to like it too much. I'll get them. I don't mind doing that. See y'all next time. Okay, so initial impressions on this, which was kind of the whole point of coming out here today. She's sturdy. She is rock solid. The controls, the auxiliary hydraulic controls, are 180 out from what I'm used to on like the Bobcat style of Grapple, but that's just going to take a minute to get used to. What is different that's a little more significant, so on most of them that are the bucket style, your plate is right up against the back of your bucket area, whereas this one's got this standoff distance, which is great for visibility. You can actually see where your teeth are when you're all the way down, and because the idea is I want to be bottomed out on the frame to where the boom arms are not absorbing any of the force of this thing pushing when I'm trying to rip up some larger roots and stuff. So anyway, good for that. But the issue I noticed, I'm not really sure what their intent, unless these, I probably just need to shorten these lines. Now I tested it. I need to watch out for it on this model because of the way they do the cylinders and how thick they've got these plate sections on the teeth here, or the claws, whatever. I'd heard of guys ripping their fittings off on a certain type of machine. I've been told by the guy that sold this to me that it was fine. He'd had another guy with a T86 come up and pick one up and no issue, but I was just going to test it myself to be safe. And it does clear. There's like an inch, if I've got it all the way open and curled all the way back, it's probably about like so, which as long as I don't have to worry about it, then I don't have to worry about it. But what I do have to worry about, so I had this kind of just laid right here, and it looks like it's going to get pinched by this when you rock it all the way up, and so I have to think about this. I may just shorten the hose, but I'd like to have some kind of protection for these lines anyway, like I was saying, so I may rig something up. I hadn't quite figured that out yet, because one thing I did really like on the Bobcat one that I had on rental was this little thing, whatever you want to call it, little sticking out pin, I guess. They had a collar that was just a piece of steel that had a little ring on it, and then a collar and a pin that would hold your hoses, and you'd set them up so the ring was on this side so it'd be away from the tracks, and drop that pin and grab it, and zero worries for what was going on with your lines. That's one of the benefits of buying attachments that are branded the same as your machine, is sometimes they think of stuff like that, but this is just an all-around better product, and nearly $2,000 cheaper, so I'm happy with it thus far. Obviously, as we use it, I may learn something, but anyway, look for some videos coming up featuring this thing heavily. See y'all later.